Okay, this is the home tanned presentation for your, and you're going to be cutting small swatches from these samples and putting on your chart. So we're going to start with the brain tanned hide. So this is a part of a brain tanned deer hide. So brain tanned is the hide that has been processed up to step 12. It's just all white, it hasn't been smoked yet, so this is the smoked, this is the brain tan. So they call it brain tan because you've tanned it with the brain up to a certain point, but you're not going to finish processing it, because if this would be used, if you didn't want that smoky smell, you would use it for wedding garments, children's moccasins, and just items that are not going to get wet. So this hide you would not want to get wet because it would harden right back up again, like rawhide. So used for fine wedding garments and things like that. So it's went through 12 of the 13 steps, and it's just missing out on the smoke. So that's why they call it brain tanned. And it's soft and it's durable, except you wouldn't be able to get it wet. For the next hide, this is a smoked tan moose hide, and this is only about a quarter of the hide. Of the original size of the hide would be 3 times greater than this, and this one has been smoked. So there's a lot of difference in the way we wear a hide as well when we're making things. This here, you could see the veins, and that is the flesh side of the hide. So when we make garments, we would have this flesh side worn to the outside of our bodies, and the hair side worn to our bodies. And that way, just in the beliefs of like how as Native people we believe in the animal being a living, breathing thing, and it's the same as when we make a garment, we think of it as still living and breathing. So if you wear the hair side to your body's able to breathe and not get all sweaty. So back in the day when they were trapping, you know, they would wear their garments like that. So if you didn't know this and you made something for somebody or your husband and he went trapping, like he could sweat and maybe end up freezing. So that is the belief system, and it actually works because when we're tanning hides, we blow on the hair side of the hide and you can actually blow through it. And that's when you know that, yes, you worked hard enough and it's soft enough to go to the next step. So this flesh side, hair side of the hide, and you could see where you've scraped and thinned it on the hair side, whereas the flesh side, we've just removed the flesh so that you're able to see the vein tracks on it. So this is a quarter of a moose hide. This we would use for moccasins, something that needed that durability and the thickness. This small hide here is a processed, it's actually a goat hide that's been hide tanned the home style way. So it's been scraped, the hair has been scraped, the meat taken off, and it's been smoked, but it's actually very thin, and it has a bit of stretch to it, but not all that much. So that's a thin little goat hide. This one here is a smoked deer hide, and it's not the greatest one, but it depends too, like what color you want when you're tanning and what area you're from. Like if you're from Saskatchewan or more southern Alberta even, or BC, or down in the States, depending on what's available for them to smoke the hide with is going to give you your different colors of hide. So this one here is smoked with the Woodland Cree way. We smoke it with the rotten punk spruce. This one here was tanned with the punk spruce as well. And this one here was smoked with poplar. So you get, like, it's a rotten poplar wood, but you get your different colors from the different type of rotten spruce that you use. So a deer hide doesn't get much bigger than 12 to 14 square feet or even smaller. So hides, you would use them, the smoking waterproofs them, gives them that, it preserves them so that they'll last a lot longer when they're smoked like this. You can wash, basically wash, if it got muddy you could wash it in water and hang it up to dry and it would still stay pliable and soft. This would not, because it's not smoked and waterproofed. And a commercial hide, if you wet a commercial hide, usually it stiffens up from the chemicals in it. So those are about the difference between commercial and smoked hide, and you'll be doing these on your charts, and good luck with making your charts.